Over countless years, Jesus has seen millions of people who say they love him and they want to be like him. These people call themselves Christians. But sadly, these countless Christians who say they like Christ are actually not Christ-like. But to be Christ-like, you must not only say you like Christ, you must also strive to do the things that Christ likes. What I mean is, to say you love Jesus actually goes beyond saying that you love Jesus. To say you love Jesus actually goes beyond cheap, empty declarations. Loving Jesus is show business. It is the business of showing practically the light of Jesus to the world. It is the business of loving Jesus in practical terms. So, because this love is a practical action love, I want to ask, is loving Jesus limited to clapping of hands and stamping of feet? Is loving Jesus limited to when you lift up holy hands in worship? But these holy hands and bloody hands and filthy hands actively engage in all forms of human atrocities. Holy hand that cannot lift up a fallen brother, holy hand that cannot lend a helping hand. Is that holy hand truly holy hand? Is loving Jesus limited to when we close our eyes in prayer? When we intentionally close these eyes not to see the things that Jesus would have seen? When we intentionally close these eyes not to see a perishing soul that is seriously in need? Should loving Jesus blindfold us not to see him, so that we can conveniently select the kind of sin that we want to sing or kind of sin that we don't want to sing? Is that how to love Jesus? Or should we love him with our voice? You know that sweet, melodious voice that can flawlessly sing, "Oh, how I love Jesus." Right? Wrong. Loving Jesus is not limited to the sweetness of our voice when that voice is an invoice. When that voice is a receipt, you plaster on your forehead to show people how cheap they are. So your sweet voice should not sweetly voice your pride. The truth remains that these actions will only make us great actors if these actions lack their true substance and essence. Because if you say you love Jesus and you do not love him in the ways that he wants you to love him, then I'm sorry to announce to you that you do not love Jesus.